Good morning, everyone. I'll give you a couple minutes to get in here. If ain't nobody come in the next little bit, I'll go off. Well, ain't mine got the green screen button. Well, one person. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Come on in. Well, got a lock anyway. That must be Caroline. Hanging in the back. Come on in and talk. Hey, Bobby Lee. Hey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Hope you have a nice day. I'm doing good. Just getting my day started. Well, it actually started at 1:30 this morning, so I don't know. It's been a long night. I hadn't been dealing with mom all night. But besides that, everything's good. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a great day at work. Come on in, everybody. Let's chit chat. Trying to get a ride later to the store. If I do, I'll take y'all with me. All right. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 70s today. I hope so. I got a lot of work to get done. Hopefully the rain will hold off. I need to get the yard mowed and all that good stuff, so I'm hoping it works out. Hey, good morning, brother. How you doing? Good to see you. Jar right here. Maybe it'll quit. moving onion. I'll turn this on, that way you can see better. But yeah, hope everybody has a good morning. Hope everybody's doing great. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Hope you have a wonderful day at work, and be safe and be careful and all that good stuff. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. We're looking for that one person, guys. Is anybody out there that needs help? Come on in. We're here to talk with you. Got anything on your mind? Let's hear it. Good afternoon. It's morning here, but good afternoon to you, sir. I heard that. I've been going since 1:30 this morning, Ben. I haven't stopped. Just got out of the shower and had to get a shower to get woke up. I'm just slow moving this morning. Getting 2 or 3 hours sleep a night, getting rough, you know. But everything's going to work out. It'll be all right. You just got to put one foot in front of the other and get up and grab a cup of coffee, which I forgot to grab. Hey, Alvin, good to see you, brother. Glad you could come into the chat, brother. Appreciate that. I'm gonna try to get out on the mower and stuff today, and when it warms up and dew gets off the ground and stuff, I'm gonna try to cut some grass. I may go live, or I may do a short on it. I don't know yet. Y'all probably don't want to hear that loud mower. Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, Amanda, good morning. It is, Amanda. Sure is. Good morning. Yeah, I've got stuff here to take care of myself. I'll do the best I could. I've got MREs and everything else, so I'm all right. Yeah, thanks everybody for hitting that like button. I appreciate that. I heard that, Ben. I wished I could go. Man, I need to go so bad. I ain't been shooting in a long time. I got another year and then I'll be good. Buy back all my boat anchors that I've lost, you know. Lost a lot of boat anchors here lately. Was in a boating accident and all my guns went, you know. All in the bottom of the lake somewhere. Hey, it was all right, Amanda. I've been up since about 1:30. I've been dealing with Mom. You losing all yours tomorrow? I heard that. Well, one of them was a boat anchor. It was a high .9 millimeter, so it's definitely a boat anchor. But I can't wait to get my rights back, though. That was the hardest thing of all of it, was losing my gun rights. Because I had my concealed permit and everything. I could pack anywhere but a federal building, you know. I miss that. And uh, I had a M&P 40 is what I packed on my side, and then I had a 9mm Ruger in my boot that I used to pack back in the day. No, actually, for the money, being they're not that bad of a pistol. Everybody throws off on them, but you know, them things will take a beating and you can still shoot them. I mean, they'll still get the job done at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You can put them guns through hell and they'll still keep working. You can drop them in the mud or everything else and they'll still just keep going. There ain't a whole lot of guns around made anymore that you drop in the mud and stuff like that. They'll quit shooting, you know. They'll jam up every time. At least at the high point, you know, you're going to have at least 3 shots before you got to worry about a jam. Yeah, it's been a long road to get my stuff back, but it's going to cost me $800 for the expungement of my record. And I think that's well worth my gun rights and voting rights back and stuff, you know. Be able to pack again anyway. Just have to keep a sharp knife on you, is all I know. Till I get that back. Hey, brother, thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. You have a good day at work and be safe, brother. Yeah, I know, Ben. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, you know, because I paid for my time, you know what I mean? I walked through it, and I paid my debt to society, and they shouldn't be allowed to trample on your Second Amendment right. Which they're supposed to get ready to pass that law. If they do, I won't have to pay nothing. Hey, Paranormal Walks, how you doing, brother? Been a minute. Good to see you. Hey, Floyd Bingo. Good morning, brother. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, that's all they want to ever do, Ben, is they always just want to trump they just want to stomp on your rights and take everything you got. And then at the end of the day, you're sitting there holding the bag for nothing. Governments, they're piss poor, I tell you. Yeah, I'm doing great. Just bitching about the government, you know, for stepping on our Second Amendment rights, for, you know, getting a felony and all that bullshit. Whenever I paid it in full, I done my time, I done my parole, and I should be able to have my rights back, you know. That's the way I've always see it, you know. I'm just, I don't know, whenever I think about it, it pisses me off. That's a bad thing about it. They want to take everything they can from you, and that way, when you're at the end of the day, you're sitting there holding a bag with nothing. And they're sitting there, well, that's one more person that ain't armed for the America. Yeah, and that ain't going to happen. I'll go down the road, and it ain't very far down the road if I need one. I don't have to go far. Something breaks out in this world, and uh, they declare martial law or whatever, I'll be all right. But yeah, it's just, hey, Tuck, good morning, brother. Yeah, which that's no problem, but I got plenty of weapons. I ain't worried about that. I don't necessarily need a pistol or anything, but yeah, paranormal. I think for sure that's probably coming. I look for the whole thing just to blow up, just to go into war everywhere. I know I'll protect my home till I can't. That means if I'm not protecting it, I ain't got no breath left in my body. But now I wanted to get on here this morning for a little bit and see what y'all was into. Got a lot of stuff to do today. I wanted to come on here for a few minutes and hang out with you guys. That's right. And all of us hillbillies and stuff, we're all going to stick together, so I don't know what they're thinking. When you get a bunch of hillbillies together, we're going to come out in the end. May not have a lot of book smarts, but we're smart in other ways. I don't need a book to tell me what to do. I know what I need to do. That's right, Floyd, for sure. That's right, for 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of different ways, to go about uh, to run around and fight a war. You don't necessarily need a weapon. Like you said, you're smart enough to where you could fight them mentally and physically, or mentally and emotionally, tear them down and not even know it. Good morning, Alice. How are you? Good to see you. I know how to set traps and things like that, so I definitely ain't worried about it. I put booby traps all around my house and roll with it. Yeah, I just wanted to have a good little conversation this morning with you guys. Yeah, and well, where I'm from anyway, we just stick together. We don't. We always got each other's back around here, so I know a lot of people. So I know when shit hits the fan, I know where to be setting up at. I've already got my spot there and waiting. I go in the mountainside somewhere and be sitting there waiting on them. And when they walk by me, they won't even see me. There's too many caves around here for that. There's big caves around here that you could go in and you could walk in them. You don't have to crawl in them. You can walk in them, but you got to know how to get into them. There's all kinds of like bottles and things like that in them old caves. I've never went in and messed with them. I just left them in there. They're like green and old brown bottles, like the medicine bottles and stuff. I never did mess with them. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. A real man cave. That's right. And it ain't very far from the house either. I can go back in there with some MREs. There's already plenty of water running back there. There's natural spring running. And don't need no water because it's there. And I've never seen that spring stop running, so it's always going to be there until it ain't. But it's best water that you can never. You can't buy that kind of water out of the store. Yeah. But see, these are like weird looking spots, you know what I mean? And if you don't look for it and you don't know where it is, you won't think it's a cave because you got to sliver in between two rocks to get down into it. Then it opens up once you get down in there. Just looks like a big old rock hill is all it looks like. You'll walk over top of it and not even know it until it's too late. But that's it. Well, guys, Mom's a beating on the floor for me. I gotta go. I love each and every one of you guys. I gotta run, see what she wants. I'm sorry. We'll pick this back up on the next adventure. Later, guys.